Hello, my fellow Aquas. Okay, so this is your December monthly reading. This is Alchemist Tarot, serving tarot straight up. So doing a little different spin this month. So I'm going to pull a card for overall energy, advice, actions, some obstacles that you might face, and potential outcomes, and then a card for each week. But then in the extended version, which is only available to members only on my website, you can you can see what's going on for money and love, and we're going to be using the sexual tarot deck. So if you're interested in extending the subscription and to see the extended versions, you're welcome to do so. All the information is in the description. So let's go. What's going to go on for Aquarius for the month of December? Okay. This always takes a little bit of the longer part shuffling. Okay. And I'm interested because, as you know, as I said before, I am an Aquarius sun, so I always like knowing what's going on with Aqua. A lot going on, Aquarius. That is for sure. Okay. One more card. Sorry. And here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, Aquas. So first and foremost, I have to say that we got Knight of Cups. So again, yes, cups can talk about love, relationship, romance, emotions, but I think this kind of goes twofold. This is about putting our attention and focus into things that we actually want. You know, Aquarians it's a double-edged sword for Aquarians because we want to help humanity, we want to save the world, and we want to do all these things, but we also don't always want to be around people. You know, I hate to say it that way, but it's very true. So Aquarians, we are now looking at our next step forward and what we're focusing on, how it's not only going to fulfill us, but how it's going to help the masses, okay? And, you know, so we're really putting our intentions, our priorities first. What is going to fill our cup and make the most sense for us, okay? So moving forward, you know, actions, advice, things that we need to kind of be aware of is that Aquarians, we tend to get excited by a lot of things. It's easy for us, for our attention to go in 50 different directions, and sometimes we don't actually execute any of them. We just get excited with all the potential that goes on in our head. This is really the time, though, in Sag season to put pen to paper, put your feet on the ground to actually make some action steps if you haven't already. The reason why I say that is that, you know, the Seven of Cups came out. There's a lot of options, a lot of choices, not everything that we probably should be focusing on, or we want to prioritize everything. But the thing is, we can't do 50 things at once well, okay? Some of you might, but executing can be a challenge. So focus and filter out what makes the most sense. And this is having to do a little bit of inner work. Because if you don't, the Fool card came out in reverse. It's almost like this false start and stop. And, you know, who needs that, right? We're trying to get rid of that energy and really focus on things that actually have longevity. Page of Wands is that, and this is typical Aquarian energy, can be that we get excited about something, really excited, and then we hit a couple obstacles, or we start doing it, or we start trying to work through things, and we're like, oh, we lose interest, or we lose the creative steam, the creative juices start to dwindle because we're focusing on too much. So this is a really big, you know, really big card and energy for us, is that we need to, instead of, you know, trying to put all of our feelers out there and trying to do 50 things at once, start to target and narrow down what is going to make you happy and start to really drive and hone on that. That way your creative juices will flow more. You know, the give and receive is really big here. We got Six of Pentacles, and this is about making sure that what we're focusing on and what we're putting out there and what we're trying to manifest, it's a give and receive, and we start to see things that make us happy that we want to continue to move forward with, okay? Some obstacles that we can run into. Obstacles, so what I will tell you is that I think there's some reminiscing that we have. And it's, I wouldn't say it's a bad obstacle. It might just deter us. We got Six of Cups, which is, you know, it's almost longing, remembering, you know, happier times. And for some of us, this is about keeping a forward path, forward movement. The moon card in reverse, things are starting to come more to light. Things are starting to become more clear. And if we really want to have the life that we've always wanted, then we actually have to put the work in and not get stuck in our heads, Aquarius. And so the obstacle for us is to stay out of our head and to put feet on ground and stay grounded and actually do the work and manifest the crap out of it. It's easy to kind of get in our head and to think how wonderful it's going to feel. And all those things are great. Those are affirmations and that's putting the intention out there. But the universe is still going to want us to actually put action behind that. So we can't get stuck in la la land. We really have to put the work in, okay? If we can really focus, Aquarius, narrow down, target our intention, not get scattered, and to stay out of like the fantasy world that we live in our head, unfortunately. If we can actually be disciplined and be consistent on what we do action-wise, then we have a really good chance of creating the life of our dreams. 10 of Cups is the outcome. So this is consistent, disciplined, being regimented almost. And for us, it's hard because we want to just, we have this kind of like free spirit, and we're just like, yes, let's just do all these things all at once because it feels good and it makes sense. But we have to actually we have to be practical. And if we can do that consistently and really make it work, we're going to find a lot of happiness at the end of the rainbow. Okay. 10 of Cups means different things for different people. You know, this is the family home, happy family home card. So for some of you, excuse me for sneezing on camera, excuse me. And thank you for whoever said bless you. But this can be different for everyone. You know, for many of you, it's, you know, owning your own business and living where you want, when you want, and working for yourself. For some of you, it's actually having a family and a home together. For some of you, it's just by yourself having a home. It's different for everyone. So what you're really wanting, the end result, the goal, you know, I'm not telling you to stray away from that, but the journey, be flexible. And, you know, but we do have to be very disciplined every day doing the work. So everyone's going to have a different path, okay? Hopefully that made sense. First week, we got 3 of Pentacles. It's all about building, baby. Focusing on how we can build and grow, whether it's business or work. And Pentacles usually do mean practical things that you can touch, feel, and see. I'm going to tell you that this is about putting in the work, the time, the energy, whether it's staying up late on your own time, getting up early on your own time, you know, educating yourself, networking, expanding your knowledge. It is about doing the work on your own time. This is not about getting paid to do it. It's about because you want to do it, because you know that there's growth and there's a lot of potential. Second week, 2 of Wands in reverse. Now, I'm going to tell you, you may not have all the choices at your fingertips right yet, but that doesn't mean that they won't come. So 2 of Wands in reverse is that, look, things might be delayed. Things might not be moving as quickly as you want. Wands is usually fire energy and action. So things have maybe, again, this isn't like because you have an idea and you put some key pieces in place that it's just going to take off overnight. So you have to stay with it, Aquarius. You can't lose steam and you can't lose hope, okay? So stay disciplined. Third week, for some of you, Hermit card came out. Maybe you're going within and seeing, do I need to readdress, reapproach, redo, which is fine. Don't get stuck in your head because you do need to make decisions. But I think for a lot of you, you're going within to remember why you're doing this. You have to remember your why, Aquarius. The Hermit has this lantern in front of him, okay? And this is about remembering the why. Why are you doing this? Why are you staying up late? Why are you putting all the hours in? Why do you want this so badly? Your why has to outweigh all of those nuances, okay? Fourth week, Knight of Pentacles. This is slow and steady wins the race. Quite a few signs have already gotten this energy. The Knight of Pentacles is about putting in the work and laying the foundation for the long term. And really, it's nice to see that the Hermit card is looking at, okay, well, where do I want to go? What are the next steps? Thinking and kind of going that introverted route to remember not only why I'm doing this, but what do I need to do to get there? Knight of Pentacles is about the practical steps, the actions. This is the slowest moving knight, but it's very methodical. It's strategic. It's laying brick by brick knowing that you're creating a foundation that's going to last a lifetime, not only for your generation, but the future ones as well. Aquarius, there's a lot of good stuff going on this month, and its consistency is key. And Spirit keeps saying, don't give up. Okay, so don't get frustrated and lose hope, because if you have the willpower to overcome some of these, frustrations, delays, annoyances, remember that that's what having a business is, or that's what having financial freedom is that you have to overcome and be resilient and bounce back. So just keep that in mind when you hit that obstacle. Remember, it's a lesson, and the more you learn along the way, the stronger you're going to be in the future. So if you're interested, please go ahead and subscribe to the Alchemist membership. It's a monthly membership, and you'll have access to exclusive content, extended videos for readings, and then much more. So thank you guys so much, my fellow Aquas, and I'll see you in the extended.